Hello, everybody. Hello again. Welcome back. Welcome back to another lesson and another blessing with yours truly, your domestic violence counselor, Mr. James Horton. All right. Today's lesson is going to be on a topic called should domestic violence be viewed as mutual combat? Should domestic violence be viewed as mutual combat? All right. Welcome. So it says, when it comes to domestic violence and domestic issues within your relationship, many people believe and say when they use verbal and physical abuse towards their partner, strike out or attack their partner, they believe they do it all in the name and the manner of framework of mutual combat. Many people define mutual combat when someone like an intimate partner, friend, spouse, or significant other is verbally or physically attacking them, hurting their feelings, which causes them to find mutual combative reasons to hurt them back. Ask yourself questions, all right? Ask yourself questions. It says, number one, do you believe if a woman or male partner hits you that you have a right to hit them back, that you should hit them back? Do you believe that you have all the right in the world to just go there, right? Even if you're physically stronger than them. Do you believe that they shouldn't have even tried or whatever? Do you believe if they put their hands on you, that you should put your hands on them, even stronger than they put their hands on you, right? Do you believe that's a mutual thing that should be okay, right? Number two, do you believe it would be mutual and fair if your partner attempts to hit you and misses, that it would be okay for you to physically abuse them? Yes or no, right? I mean, they actually hit you. They tried, you know what I'm saying? They tried. So, do you believe that? It's a question. Number three, choices. If your relationship partner is trying to verbally and physically hurt you and fight you, should you, one, call the police, two, curse them back with some awful, nasty things, and you know those words, but we're gonna be careful for you too, right? Three, physically attack them for trying to hurt you, right? Do you believe that which one of the choices? Do you have any choices when this kind of thing goes down? I mean, what do you do when you're caught in a bind of a sort? When you're just really somebody's trying you, they push the wrong button. I mean, what do you do? Do you take a minute and just say, you know what? I'm gonna do 1, 2, or 3. I'm gonna pick one of the three, or maybe I'll have a 4 or 5. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. What? Okay. Number 4. In the name of mutual combat, if you learn that your wife, husband, significant other was cheating on you, should you physically abuse them, start cheating too? Again, call the police, tell them what's being done to you, or end the relationship, right? A lot of times you'll find in a lot of situations we find ourselves as people, you, me, whoever, right? We feel that if someone is violating the contract of the relationship, that we should go out. If they hoeing around, we should go out and hoe around too. Some of us may not even have someone in mind who we're going to cheat with. We'll go find someone. We'll go somewhere, go to a bar, go to a club, buy somebody a few drinks, get them drunk, and go from there. Total stranger, take them home and just violate the temple of the body, And what's interesting is most men feel that it's not a violation, right? But I think today, as my thinking has changed, it is a violation. I mean, because it definitely doesn't feel the same. And it's another thing when you wake up and not knowing who you're lying next to. When you wake up and find yourself sleeping next to the enemy. when you wake up and wonder, shit, you had sex with this person, and what's this rash on my neck? Maybe I caught something. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can go through the mind by acting on your emotions and your feelings. All right? Number 5. Are you known to seek out, and do you have a history of getting in relationships with non-combative partners or full-blown combative partners? Yes or no? Do you have a history of this? Because, some people don't mind. Some people look for somebody that they can push buttons. Some people look for people who they know is going to fight them back, who they know they can stay up all night with that kind of drama. It's like a turn on. Many people don't even want somebody that's not argumentative, not fussing all the time. Oh, that's the wrong relationship. The sick type that we can find ourselves being is we looking for another sick somebody so we can hook up with, so we can fight with, and make it mutual, right? Okay, number 6. Are non-combative relationship partners less attractive than full-blown crazy combative partners to you? Yes or no? Right? Are the ones that don't go there, are they less attractive? They don't turn you on unless they, trying to bite you or something. Something to think about. All right? Number 7. In most combative confrontational mutual arguments you've been known to get in with some of your ignorant relationship partners, are you known to argue because they're dumb and ignorant, or do you argue because you're mutually ignorant and dumb too? Right? This is just a question. As I've worked with my groups and the men that I've worked with, it's a lot of talk, especially in the early stage of the group within the 52 weeks. Coming in the first 2 or 3 months, blaming. It's their fault. It's not my fault. Oh, there's something wrong with them. That kind of stuff. It just it's just a bad thing, right? So we're gonna close this out. Number 8. Does anyone believe that finding yourself being combative and drawing to and getting in relationships with full-blown combative partners has you here during 52 weeks of domestic violence classes, right? Do you believe that your choices cause you to make it here? Not just yourself, but also your choices, right? So again, that's 2 hits on you, right? We want to blame the other person, but the other person is just who they are, as well as you are just who you are. But you can change who you are. You can become a new you. So, all right, that's going to be it for this session. A lesson and a blessing with yours truly, the counselor. Thank you for attending my group.